Hey everybody, I'm going to get into my trade recap. I still have Wkhs in I'm looking for a swing on this. So we'll get to my first one, Idxg. I located some shares. Oh, let me get the pre-market action going on this. Saw it squeezing up, and I wouldn't call this an earnings winner. That's the reason why it was up, but I mean it's fucking Idxg. This thing's such a piece of garbage. If you look at the daily chart, it always gives back its gains. Always. I mean, this is one of the very few times that it gapped up and actually continued going. You might get that quick little pop in the morning, but it usually sells off as you take a look. So I mean, it's a pretty good bet that it's gonna sell off. So located a few. Let me zoom in here for you guys. Very happy with this trade. This one is it's such easy fucking money. I love these pieces of junk that gap up like this. It's one of my main go-to plays. So bell goes, it pops up. As soon as it starts giving back this pop, get short. I was just in it for a fairly quick trade. Got out on this as soon as it started climbing back up. I didn't want to get involved in some big chop fest today. I'm tired of that. I kind of got roped in, not last week, the week before, on some chopping around, especially on shorts. From now on, I'm just getting in and getting out with shorts because usually once they sell off, you got quite a bit of money in the bank, and there's no reason to give any of that back. So yeah, that was that. And then right from my video watch list was Wkhs. This was on the watch list. I believe not last on this big run up. I was looking for a continuation when it gapped up, didn't get it. So I think that was the trade. I'm not too sure. I'd have to look back. But Wkhs, I got in at a really nice entry on the red to green at 281 was my entry. Sold a few into this initial pop. Always got to pay yourself. That's the way I like to do it. On this one, I really wanted to fucking hold this. And because if you look, I mean, the daily chart it's pretty good. I mean, yeah, it kind of sold off, and but it chops around and it moves up and sells off and then moves up. They're pretty predictable charts. And where it bounced, I wish I would have got in on this on Friday. I wish I would have noticed this the first green day, because that's such a good indication that you're going to get a continuation. But it held support here on Friday and moved up. Obviously, you can see. So I noticed this on my scans over the weekend and wanted to look for a continuation. And I was looking for a kind of a weak open red to green, and that's exactly what I got. This one, if you watched my video watch list from last night, it basically did exactly what I wanted it to do. But I'm a little, I ended up, like I said, on all these pops, kind of sold a little bit. I wanted to keep a nice core position to run up for a nice swing. I was hoping to get back into the 350 to 4 range. 4 might be pushing it, but get back up to where it kind of started selling off. That's what I was hoping for. But it's fairly low volume, except for once it starts pushing. But this candle here, because it dropped down, there was a fairly big seller here. So as soon as it broke my trend line, I was out. Fuck it. I did have a feeling, though, because it was such a big panic, that it was going to get bought back up. I considered putting back on a few shares, but I don't like doing that. To me, that's just chasing. But you can see how it's going right now. It's kind of using that trend line as resistance now. So if we get a break of that, I mean, this thing can definitely move up. It's hard to say, but for me, the trade is over. I'm very happy with it. It was roughly 10%. Just a great trade, great play, great day. I hope everyone is having the same day I am. I love Mondays as sure as everyone else does. I can't wait for the market to open, and I love when Mondays go like this, because it just sets the pace for the week. ahead of us. I am fucking happy. No, good day. I hope everyone's having a good day as well. And please, please watch my previous video on fast fundamentals. It is a free trading tool. I've tried it out today. Absolutely amazing. Anyways, thanks, guys.